Hello, I'm late as usual. Don't expect anything else from me. I guess if you're aware that I'm gonna be late, that's basically like the one time. Almost. We went grocery shopping and it took way longer than I thought. It was very busy. And I'm preparing all the stuff right now. So we got to do the meat for the tacos. So yeah, we're making tacos in case you haven't heard yet. I probably should have made a community post about it. I completely forgot about it, to be honest. But that's okay. So yeah, I'm preparing the meat. Then I'm gonna make some vegetarian option with mushrooms for the tacos. And I'm making pico de gallo, but I just realized that I forgot to buy lemons or limes. So I hope it still will work without the lime juice, even though it's gonna be less yummy, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Your Xbox is on? Oh. Okay, I'll start with the basics and just get that stuff out of the way. Just chopping some of the sides. And have a little salad for some crunch. Where's my other knife? I don't like this one. It has a weird shape. Yep. Let's get the good knife. I like the bigger knife. Much better. My friends are gonna bring some cheese and sour cream, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna make the rest. Hi Kuta. Okay, so we got our salad chopped. I don't think we need more than this. Should be enough since you're only 4 people today. Oh, Schatzi. Schatzi. Can you ask Trevon for if he wants to come over? Yeah. I completely forgot. Trevon, if you're watching, you're invited to come over, please. I completely forgot to text you. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Oops. Sorry guys, I dropped you. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I can't read Russian. I'm sorry. Hi DJ. Hi Axel. Hi Adapt. Sure. Feel free to come over, guys. Enough food for everyone. It's getting a little dark in here, isn't it? Gotta get my my lights. Hi Kaden. Hi Galekiha. Sorry, I can't pronounce most of you guys' names. Let's make a pico de gallo. Good boy. Hi Gun. We are making tacos, so I got some friends coming over later, and I'm making some tacos. I just want to make something easy today, so everyone can make their own tacos. Just gonna make one meat version, and then like a filling, and then I make some mushroom filling as a vegetarian option for myself. And hi Marco. Oh hi. Oh, do you awake something? Good. We got the lagoons here. Always need those. Wow, red onions just are spicy on another level. Usually I'm not really, I don't have any issues with cutting onions, but red onions, sometimes they're spicy. And I made sure I have a sharp knife, so it's not too bad, because if you cut onions with a not sharp knife, or like a, just a bad knife, it will release more of the not gases, but the stuff that makes you cry. So the sharper the knife, the better. And this is pretty sharp, so probably not sharp enough, I guess. Guys, that onion's making me cry. You apologize? That's okay. I forgive you. I'm kidding, nothing to forgive. I'm just weird, it's okay. We're all weird in our own ways, aren't we? I'm weird too. Oh man, the tears are coming. I never thought I would cry in a live stream, but today is the day. Those onions are crazy. Can't wait to eat them. Ooh-wee. Yuck. Ooh, okay. Let's get those onions out of the way. I don't even remember if I put mascara on this morning. I hope not. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Can you draw a square with 3 lines? Square with 3 lines. Solution, you will come tomorrow in my shorts. Spoiler alert, it can be done. With 3 lines? You mean like straight lines, or do you mean, I mean obviously, but for a square. Okay, I'm excited. We'll find out tomorrow. Hi Daw, Mia. Hi Drake. Straight lines. That sounds fancy. How's that possible, Marco? I guess you don't want to give me a spoiler, do you? I'm gonna turn on the lights in a second. I'm trying to get my ring light real quick because it's getting a little dark. I'm crying because of the onions. I'll be back in a second. Okay, let's try that. Because I don't like to use the kitchen lights up here, lights. They're kind of weird. Ooh, that's bright. It's too bright, isn't it? Ugh. The lighting in this house is not ideal. Nee. Looks like a horror movie now. Oh well. It's better than before, isn't it? Oh man. Red onions, I'm telling you. I think I'm gonna turn on the normal lights too. I think that's better. But yeah, how's your day been, Marco? And everyone else? Hi, Iri. Hi, funny and insightful. Back in my hometown, if you light a candle while cutting onion, you wouldn't cry. Here in the US, I wash them first and take away the acidity that makes you cry. Oh, so you cut them in half and then you wash them to get some of the stuff out? That sounds like a good idea. Now even my nose is running. Whew. Gotta get a tissue. Sorry for sniffling. I remember in one of my cooking videos I cut an onion and I had to cry too because there was a red one. I usually use white onions, but for pico de gallo and that kind of stuff I like to use red ones, and I also want to pickle some onion as a crunchy topping for our tacos. So we got our onion here. Then I am using 1 jalapeno pepper for the pico, because I don't really tolerate any more than that because I'm too German for that. Bell peppers are the German kind of jalapenos, the sweet bell peppers, and that's already like our maximum spice level capacity. Hi Kim, Aurelie, how are you doing? Slow day, Marco? Same here, I'd say, except for the grocery shopping at the busy store. The day was pretty chill. Luckily, not literally, it was pretty warm outside. I mean, you've seen my live stream earlier. We went on a little walk with Oscar at the riverside. It was really beautiful outside. Just so upset that I couldn't go kayaking. It was perfect weather for it. It wasn't too warm. It was a little windy. Yeah, that would have been really nice. But hopefully next week. The kayaks are not going anywhere, so we can use them next week. No, don't cut them and wash them. Peel them, put it in water for a minute, and pick it up. Huh. Okay. Thanks so much for the tip. How should I call you, by the way? Funny and insightful. I feel like that's a long name. Should I call you funny, insightful, or do you have another name you want me to call you? Scotland? Oh, because of O'Reilly? No, I'm from Southern Maryland. Nice. We have a friend here. He's from Maryland too. I just don't know if it's Southern Maryland. I don't think it was Southern. I think close to Baltimore, if I'm not wrong. So I don't know if that's Southern or if that is Central or Western. I hope it's not going to be too spicy because we all really don't have a high spice tolerance, so we'll see. I see, otherwise it might be Kim O'Reilly, right? Yeah, it's like a certain spelling, right, for the O names. O'Reilly reminds me of the stores we have here. O'Reilly Auto Parts. No advertisement, obviously. I got some cilantro, and then we need the onion. Look at that nice cilantro. It's a big bunch. If you find me funny, call me funny, or call me insightful if I make sense. When we do a lot of back and forth, you can call me inside or sidey. Okay. Sounds good. That's a good idea. Same here, you can call me Ami or Rika, whatever you prefer. Okay, let's check this. Finally, the onion spice is going away a little bit. So my nose is still being a little bit runny, but it clears out the sinuses, which is good. A little spicy, never hurt anyone. It's actually really good to eat spicy in summer because it makes you sweat and then you cool down. I think that's why a lot of countries that have hot weather prefer to eat spicy. And if think it also gets rid of some bacteria, if I remember that correctly. So if you go to countries where the hygiene level at the street food stores or when you eat street food is a little bit less hygienic than many Western countries, the spiciness can help. That's what I heard, but I'm not sure if that's true. I remember eating a lot of street food in China, and I still got belly issues, but that's just because I'm not used to spice, and the food there is also very oily. That's one other thing I wasn't very used to. So my first few weeks when I moved there, I was late for school almost every single day for the first 3 weeks or so, or sometimes I wouldn't come into school at all because I just couldn't leave the bathroom, but that's probably a little bit TMI. How's Maryland? 11 degrees Celsius here. Oh nice, that's not too bad, huh? 11, that sounds pretty much like here. Waiting for that conspiracy line up. Yeah, me too. Let us hear what the next conspiracy is about. How would you summarize the mission vision of your channel, Ami? It's hard to say one thing about it or summarize it. I have, that sounds weird, or cringe, but I have so many interests that it's hard to focus on one thing. So I do like making videos from out of or in nature and just doing some chill stuff, chill streams of videos, kayaking, camping, and all that. But I also like cooking and talking about things and German culture and American culture, the differences and all those kind of things. So it's hard to combine everything. Or Oscar is another thing. Like I like showing you Oscar and the cats and talk about that. So I think if I had to summarize it, just to have a nice community where everyone knows each other, where we can talk about anything, you know, and just create like a little living room atmosphere where people can relax and unwind and talk to each other, and yeah, incorporate things like cooking, how to make things from scratch and yourself to save money and be healthy, and yeah, just stuff that makes you happy and is a little bit helpful, I guess, and also entertaining or relaxing. But yeah, it's hard to summarize it. Thanks for the question though. It's good to think about it once in a while. It's not that I not think about it, I think about it all the time, but it's good to summarize it, or yeah, just try to bring it to the point what my channel is about. But it's a little hard when your head is so messy like mine and you like different things. Are these dog, oh hi Nash, by the way, are these dog or human tacos? Those are human tacos. Oscar wouldn't agree. Oscar says they're dog tacos, but these are specifically for humans because they will have onion and everything, and they're gonna be a little bit spicy, but Oscar will definitely get a little snack. It's not the onion spice going away, but it's your body adjusting and producing the necessary histamines and can tolerate after a point. I love spicy food, ghost pepper, Indian pepper. Okay, so you're more used to it, I bet, the spicy food, because Germans don't really grow up with a lot of spice. Our only spice is black pepper, garlic powder, if you can call that spicy, and onion. So that's our kind of spice. I was jealous of people that can tolerate spice more than I do. But yeah, you have a good point with the histamine. I'm actually a little histamine, not intolerant, but sensitive. And I think it runs in the family. My grandma had the same issue. So whenever I eat something spicy, or when I have a little bit of alcohol, I will get red cheeks and a runny nose and sometimes a headache. And yeah, it's all symptoms of histamine, or too much histamine. And I remember a couple of years ago, I ate seafood in Portugal, and the person I was with never had any symptoms, but I was throwing up all night, and I looked it up and it said seafood has a lot of, or releases a lot of histamine, so I can not tolerate a lot of seafood, especially in combination with tomatoes, because they also have a lot of histamine. So histamine is normal, everybody has it, and it will get released into the body naturally, and the body produces it. But for some people, if it's too much, it's like imagine a glass full of water, and you add more and more and more, and at one point it will overflow if the body can't handle it anymore, break it down, and that's when symptoms show up. They can be pretty severe. Like one time I had a rash all over my body. It was pretty extreme. I was red all over and everything was swollen. So yeah, it can be pretty dangerous. Anybody from Germany? This recipe would have been useful a few days ago when I tried to make tacos. Oh yeah, you're right. I remember you said you made tacos. And you didn't like them very much, you said. I don't know if mine are gonna be good. I never really make tacos. I think I made them like twice before. I made like taco bowls, but I mean, it's the same thing. But yeah, not often. I haven't made a lot of Mexican food in general. I don't know about you, Marco, because you're German. I'm asking you, how many times did you have Mexican food when you were still living in Germany? Because that is a very unusual food for us to eat in Germany. I think it's, first of all, very expensive. It is not very common. So here in America, you have Mexican foods in every corner, or like 5 Mexican restaurants every street, which I love because I love Mexican food since I came here. But I think I had Mexican food maybe twice before I came to America, or before I went to Mexico. I actually went to Mexico before I came to America for the first time. Before that, I think I had it maybe like 2 times, and it wasn't very authentic. It was very Germanized, I'd say. But yeah, our Mexican food in Germany is probably Turkish food, for everyone that's not from Germany. And in case you were wondering what Germans eat, if it's not German food, we actually don't even eat that much traditional German food, I would say. So our fast food is more like Turkish food, or sandwiches from a bakery. So we say belegte Brötchen, that just means bread rolls that have something on them. And that is our kind of fast food, because fast food is still not very, very common. Of course, we will have fast food stores like McDonald's and Subway and all that in bigger cities and also in the villages nowadays, but it's very rare. So for example, where I grew up, I would have to drive 30 minutes just to get to McDonald's. Can you imagine? So imagine the motivation you would have to get up, go to your car and drive 30 minutes to the next city just to get some Burger King or McDonald's. So I really had to crave it to get it. So I think I probably had fast food maybe like 20 times in my life before I came to America. Although Yeah, in Hong Kong I had Subway almost every single day. So if you don't count that, then yeah, probably 20 times. Just not the biggest fan, but it tastes good. I have to admit that. But yeah, our German fast food is usually Turkish, and it would be döner kebab, or yufka. I don't know if you heard about that before. Trying to catch up with you guys' messages. My wife's boss is also from Germany. Her surname is Springer. She talks da in between, and that's how I quickly recognize she's German and not just ancestry native German. Yes, I think my husband already got Germanized a little bit. So we were in an elevator with a person, and the person was talking to us, and instead of saying, can you say that again, or what was that, or I didn't get you, in German, us Germans would say hä, and I remember my husband said hä to that person, and that's how I knew that he got Germanized by me. I definitely adapted some American habits too, but I think it goes both ways. Springer means jumper, fun fact. Yep, that's true. Like yeah. I don't know, it's a sound that I know Germans and Austrians can make. I can't pronounce. You mean yeah? Like when we say it very fast, that means like yeah has multiple meanings or situations we use that for. So we do say yeah a lot. I know people here tell me that too, that I say yeah a lot. And yeah can mean like who cares, or don't talk to me. But it can also be a positive way, obviously, but it's more if you say yeah. Marco will know what yeah means, but I'm not gonna say it. It's more like very, I don't want to say mean, but it technically means, translated, lick my behind. If you say yeah. You will find it online if you look it up. But that's not always how we mean it. And sheep can make air sound too inside. Right? I know, that seems very dangerous, and I do EpiPen. I have never carried an EpiPen. I don't think I ever had a reaction that was so severe that affected breathing or anything like that, but I was actually thinking that, to do it after the one incident, after the Indian buffet, where my whole body started swelling up and reacting. I think it would be smart to do that. Never in Germany, all the time in LA. Proximity to the country also defines the cuisine that available. Have never seen a German restaurant where I'm from. Yeah, there's not many restaurants that are German. Also, here we have a bakery, and they also have food. And like schnitzel and very basic German foods, but like a real restaurant, I haven't seen many around. I think the closest one here would be Nashville. It's like a beer garden kind of thing where you get very soft German dishes, like more like the Alps cuisine. It blends very much into each other. Swiss, Austrian, and like Alpine cuisine, I think you could say. It's usually very cheese-heavy dishes and onion, and I don't know if you heard about Spätzle before, cheese Spätzle, or raclette, and all those kind of things. And it's all not very healthy. So if you have high cholesterol and blood pressure, German food, stay away. No Turkish tastes to me more like if a salad was dried and then the life sucked out from it. Sorry to Turkish people, it's just my weird taste palette. That's funny, I actually love Turkish food. It's one of my favorites. That's a funny description though. A salad that was dried and then the life sucked out from it. maybe you just never had very good Turkish food, just trying to protect the Turkish food here because it is actually really good if you go to a good place. How did you manage to stay in China and survive there with Chinese food? That is a very good question that I couldn't answer you. I think I was just not forced to, but I mean, I wanted to finish my university there, and I paid a lot of money to go to university because Peking University is very expensive and it's very hard to get into, so I just dragged myself to class as good as I could and finished my time there. Yeah, I think that was really the only reason, and I liked learning and it was really a good time, so I didn't want to go home or miss out on it, and I don't regret staying and suffering. But I think my body or my intestines adapted at one point, so I could eat pretty spicy towards the end. I remember a friend came visit me later on and had a lot of issues while I was basically not tasting the spice anymore, but yeah. So you adapt to everything. And the food was tasty, it was just too spicy. By the way, the recommended movie yesterday, Carry On, was great. Yay, I'm glad you liked it. I remember a lot of people told me that it reminded them of the movie Die Hard, but I've never seen Die Hard before. I rewatched it after I watched Carry On, and I could see the similarities. But I even enjoyed Die Hard a little, Carry On a little bit more for some reason. Not saying that Die Hard wasn't a good movie, but the other one was just a little bit less actiony. I didn't know that, but I'm sure the Springer lady is meaning good. She is so sweet and very caring, especially to those who are from outside the US. Yeah, like I said, yeah can have very different meanings, so it doesn't have to mean the negative yeah. My aunt just made me wear pansies to Walmart. I have no idea what that is, Mark, sorry. I am studying American slang right now. Did you learn anything new? I think I learned a lot of slang, far too much, from being around the army, so being surrounded by army guys for years with my husband, and he obviously brought home the slang too. Sorry guys, I'm just getting some tomatoes ready for the pico. How much you've gotten so far? Bowling the ocean yet? What up, folks? Come to my crib. That's pretty funny. Schatzi, Marco is learning American slang. He learned I betcha already. He learned what up, folks? Come to my crib. Very good. I'm, by the way, getting rid of some of the onions, but because I feel like it's gonna be way too spicy.
Tell them about Papa Squat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about what slang you taught me in the beginning and I couldn't hear. So that one for sure. So Colton just said, first slang word that I learned and I didn't understand what he meant was Papa Squat, when he wanted me to sit down. And obviously coming from Germany and never hearing about that, learning British English and all that, you don't know what Papa Squat means. So I was like, what do you want me to do? Papa Squat. So I thought like a Papa Squat, like opening a bottle or something, like pop something open. So I didn't understand that. And then he explained to me that it just means just sit down next to me. It means sit down next to me, right?
Yeah, just sit.
Or sit down. Okay. So Papa Squad. And then when we started dating, that was still in Germany, he commented on my outfit, but I didn't understand. So he said, "Oh wow, you look really red today." And I was like, "Oh no, my histamine's going crazy right now." I was thinking, "Oh, what did I eat this morning? Is my face so red right now?" And I was like checking myself in my phone mirror. And he was like, "No, like your outfit is red." And I was wearing white and blue or something. I was like, what do you mean? Are you like colorblind or something? And he was like, "No, red, like R-A-D." So basically saying my outfit is cool. But I had no idea what red means. But now I know. So my light just turned off. Schatzi, can you plug that back in?
Yeah.
At the dresser? In the bedroom? Thank you. On the dresser. There. There's like a little plug in. It's getting a little dark. I'm telling you, that light coming from above is not very ideal. You betcha, brother. What part of Columbus do you stay that people say crepe? Haha, I've heard more like throw 'em some shingles and grill it till come to Jesus cause you ain't spending afternoon doing nothing. That's funny. I know some southern dialect here too, or I can understand now. In the beginning I had a really hard time to understand southern people when they talk to me. I mean, I could understand like stuff like "hey y'all" or "howdy," obviously, or but I had a really hard time to understand them, to be honest. Yeah, it wasn't easy for me. It's like I had to ask them every 5 seconds. So what did you say? Sorry. So I felt really rude. But now I can't understand them. You served? No, my husband, not me. We just lived on an army base for a while, and I just visited him at work a lot, and we had a lot of friends from the army. That's how I picked up the slang too, but I did not serve. All good, bro. Papa Squad is funny, and expressions like "I bet out of hell," "when pigs fly," "when hell freezes over." I'm a good student. You can use that all in your next stream, Marco. Maybe you'll target the Gen Z audience or Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha is the younger generation, right? So it's boomers, baby boomers, Gen Y, or millennials, Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha, if I'm correct, right? What is the one for the boomers? I don't remember that one. Thinking. I read it not too long ago. My memory is the worst. Something happened to me. I told my colleagues that I was gonna go outside and eat for Valentine's Day with my wife and colleagues. And my colleagues were like, "Isn't too cold outside?" I had to mention outside. Oh, they didn't understand what you meant when you said you go outside and eat. That's funny. Plus, you gotta end every sentence with "man" or "bro." All is good, bro. Marco, if you wanna learn some real slang or army guy slang, instead of bro, you say dog. Spelled D-A-W-G. So you say "sup, dog." I think if you say that to your neighbor the next time, or to someone you meet at the supermarket, that would be pretty funny. I know my husband says dog a lot. I never picked it up because I feel weird saying it as a German. I feel like I'm not cool enough to say that, so I never even tried. But I feel like you would be cool saying it. Going out, not outside. Going outside. I had some pretty weird misunderstandings here too. I'm trying to think of some, but my brain just forgot about most. Trying to think. I think one I had in the very beginning was, instead of saying I'll see you later, I was very confused about that in the beginning when I came here. So first of all, the how are you? People always ask you how are you. That was very hard for me to adapt to. And actually saying that back or asking people back, good, or saying good, how about you? So when people ask me how are you when they saw me, like our landlord, for example, or the building manager, whenever he was like saying hi to me, I would just walk by and would say hello. That's what we do, we just say hello. And we walk by and we never say anything else. But here you say, how are you? And then in the beginning, like, I took it very literal. So I was like answering like in an honest way. And I think you really just say, how are you back here? And that's it. Just to be polite. So they don't really want to know how you are. And to say bye, they would say, see you later or see you. And the first few times I was like, how do you mean? Do we have an appointment, or have we like talked about like hanging out later? So that was like weird for me to say see you later. And I said, I think I said it very literal. So in German, we'll say, instead of see you later or see you, we'll say we will see us, if you would translate it. Or we will see us later. And I think I said that like once or twice. We will see us. And I remember the reaction I got from the person was very confused and said we will see us. But of course they tried to stay polite and acted like I never said anything weird. And they did the nice fake smile. The typical American smile where the eyes don't laugh, just your mouth. So if you sometimes I do that when I see someone doing that fake smile in photos. I will cover their eyes with my fingers and just look at this. I cover their mouth with my finger and just look at the eyes, and the eyes look actually pretty serious and almost scary. I think Marco, you covered that once, right? The American smile and how's it going and all that talk, the greetings to neighbor. How's it hanging, dog? Yeah, sure. I'll try tomorrow, dog. It's DAWG. I'm not as old as the baby boomers. Don't need an iPhone holder on my walker yet. Maybe one day in 20 years, 30 years, you can stream from your walker. I will target the hood. It's the norm to have random conversations with those who you meet on the sidewalk. Yeah, that's really normal here. I just had a funny encounter at the supermarket when we went shopping, and I got some olive oil or something and other stuff, obviously, for the tacos. But my husband and I were talking in the aisle, right in front of the oil, and I heard this lady coming up, and she, I think it was a Schwäbisch accent going towards Bavaria, so right in the middle. So it was a little hard to tell if it was Schwäbisch or Franconian. And I heard her coming into the aisle with her mom, and they're just talking in German. And Colton and I just talked about German accents, and he said something like, the southern accents are pretty much the same, which is definitely not true. So when people tell me I have a Schwäbisch accent or Swabian accent, I get really not upset, but it's nothing I want to hear because I'm not from Schwaben, from that area. And he didn't believe me when I said it's not the same thing, and that the Badisch accent is different than the Schwäbisch accent. So he didn't believe me, so I was was like, okay, here's this German lady. I'm just gonna ask her to get someone on my side. And without even saying hi to her or being polite, because I know she's German, so I don't need to be polite, I just said, hey, my husband just said Schwäbisch accent is the same as the Baden-Württemberg accent, or Badischer accent. And she immediately said, what? That's definitely not the case. She was like completely on my side, and she's like, no, definitely not the same. And then he had to believe me because 2 against 1, right? Marco, where are you from again? Sorry, I know I asked you like 5 times already, but you know my memory is not the best. Too fast for you. You really learned all that. You gotta do what you gotta do. You're living an introvert's nightmare. You're telling me, usually, I'm telling you, the first year of being here in America, I walked past people even when I knew them. I just said, hello. And I just kept walking. They probably thought I was rude, but now I'm finally starting to do the how you doing and all that stuff. Ciao, Donnie. Anyone for tennis? Looking for a tennis partner? You're getting into the nitty gritty. I already got stitches on my upper lip. You guys are funny. Like Germans from the north meeting Germans from the south. Saupreuß, da Peter. Strangers standing up for strangers, exactly. And the funny part was, because we just talked about small talk, I didn't say hi to her. I didn't greet her. I didn't even tell her that I was German too. I just randomly talked to her in German, asking a question. She answered the question. We were on the same page. But none of us said, how's it going? Oh, you're also from Germany? Or anything like that. We didn't start any conversation because they're both German. So we just talked about the necessary stuff. And that's it. We didn't say bye. We didn't say have a good day. And that's it. So that's how I want my small talk conversations to be. Nice and short. I mean, I do like small talk once in a while, or like talking to people like here in the chat, for example, you know, if you know the people, and having a conversation is just different from just doing small talk. I'm just not a fan of small talk. Saidi, what's the funniest slang or the weirdest thing in America that you heard that you didn't understand when you first got here? Do you remember that? Heidelberg, oh yeah. So Heidelberg accent is Badisch, right? Kind of. Hi Anne. It's a very German name. Ansorgsuffer. Colton likes that Bavarian song about beer. How's it going, Schatzi?
What?
The Bavarian beer song that you always sing? Bayern, das Sommerbier, Bayern und das bayerische Bier, Bayern und das Reinheitsgebot, Bier, unser flüssiges Brot. Basically, just Bavarian people singing a hymn for beer, saying that beer is their liquid bread, because we make beer from wheat with the T, not the D. And just making that clear for the AI here. I had instances where black folks coming up and helping me out. I didn't know how to pump gas, and I stood there searching for YouTube videos. One lady came and asked me, baby, you looking for something? That's funny. I know they always, especially in the South, they will call you honey or sugar or Schatzi, how do they call us here? Like sweetie, honey, like just strangers, just old ladies. They will just like call you like cute names.
Baby,
Sweetie, honey. I think it's super cute, to be honest. Thanks, Anna. Y'all. yeah, people here say y'all, and I did made a promise to myself that I will never use y'all in a serious way or adapt the habit of saying y'all instead of you all. But if you live close to Nashville or in Nashville, it's almost inevitable to kind of adapt it or, hear it a lot. So here y'all is very normal. All my friends here use it too. I was called sweetie, but not honey. Just come to Tennessee, Marco. You'll hear it all. You'll definitely hear sweetie. I think it's the cutest thing ever. But I think in Britain, they have that too. I wish Bo was here from your stream, Marco. He could tell us all about it. I think in Britain, they do that too, where ladies call you darling or sweetie and all that, or my love. That always sounds super cute when they say that. Okay, pico's ready. I almost said fertig. My brain is already switching to German. Now we gotta make the meat. I'm being so slow right now.
Don't forget the season.
Yeah. I'm also a short guy and probably pass off as a young adult, so that kind of makes me baby in all contexts, I guess. I think they just call you baby no matter what. I don't think because you're shorter you will seem little, you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, I hear them saying that to everyone. British English is darn cool. You got all the slang here. Oh, hi! Ohio or good evening. I forgot what good evening is. I don't know what time of the day it is. Good to see you. Can I translate it? I wish I could translate your message. I can't read Japanese. I can only understand a little bit when people talk to me. But reading is hard. I can only speak Chinese or read Chinese. Sorry, Gomini. It's raining cats and dogs. I know that one too. Sunshine, stay in it. That's more British, isn't it? In it, or really how they act, how they add really to every end of the sentences. Oops, I forgot the pan was on. They're like, when they're like, the weather is really beautiful. In it, really. Oh wow, that thing with meat was had a lot of air in it. Hope it's still good. We just bought it, so it should be. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some of this onion I had left from the pico that I took out. I'm gonna use that in the pan with the meat. And that will work out just fine. Google Translate. I can't use Google Translate right now. Unfortunate. Japanese is definitely a language I would like to learn. So I remember the other day you asked me, Marco, what languages I speak. So it's German, English, and as good as I can, trying to be fluent in English, Chinese, a little bit of Swedish, a little bit of French. But if I could learn 2 more languages, it would be Japanese and Italian. I think those are 2 of the most beautiful languages. They also say probably a lot. When I was in the UK, I had a tough time with Scottish and Cockney accents, but could work easily with London accents. I agree. Yeah, I had a little bit of a tough time too when I was in London, understanding British accent, but also the London accent I had a little bit harder time to understand in the beginning. And one thing I noticed was that no one says thank you there, and they all just say cheers mate or cheers. Like no matter where you go, no one ever says thank you. It's like, why did I even learn the word thank you if no one uses it here? So cheers is the way to go. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing real quick. I'm just gonna fry the onions and the jalapeno. Oh, where's all my garlic? Oh, I'm gonna add some garlic. That pan is hot. Turn it down a little bit. Ooh, that smells good, guys. Now I'm gonna add the meat. That's a big thing of meat. I don't think we need that much. Schatz, you bought way too much meat. Who's gonna eat all of that? Like a whole family of 10 people. I don't understand the language, but I'm a fan of your channel. Arigato gozaimasu. I hope I said that right. Thank you. I am a fan of your channel too. I hope you can understand. It's a friend from Japan, and you gotta check out her channel. It's very cute, and her dog is very, very sweet. And yep, I love watching her shorts and videos. It's very, very cute. And we've been following each other for a while now. So happy you checked into or tuned into our stream. I don't understand many things too, but that's okay. Cheers, mate. Please call triple A, eh? A? Oh yeah, they add the A at the end of the sentences too. What did you do in UK, Sadie? And like how your name is just Sadie now. Yeah, and the A is more to O, and the E is more like I. Yeah. Relay. Yeah, it's definitely its own thing. I wish I could speak it. I think a British accent is really cool. I guess I'm more on the American side of the accent now. Thanks to my hubby over there. Right?
What?
I said I wish I had an British accent, but now I'm more on the American side thanks to you all. Thanks to you all. He says. Marco, you got an American accent too now. How are you dealing with that? So tomorrow, whoever gets the answer right on how to draw a square with 3 lines wins a big lollipop. Okay, cool. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'd rather get a thing of chocolate, please, if that's possible. I'm gonna chop my onions and mushrooms now, because I'm making a vegetarian version for myself, because I don't want to eat meat. I was doing the same job as I do now. I was a boring and funny, not very insightful auditor. I used to and still do work in financial investigations and auditing. Oh, you know, I think every job is kind of boring to some extent. Not everyone can have the most exciting job where you travel the world and whatnot. And all jobs are necessary, so nothing wrong with that. And it probably makes good money, so you know, having money gives you a lot of freedom and can lead to a less boring life, even though the job might not be as exciting. It all has its downsides, and positive sides. Dubai chocolate is too expensive. I think it might probably be more expensive to do it that way, but you know me, guys. You know that I like to do stuff from scratch and do it myself, and I'm pretty frugal. So how about we make the Dubai chocolate ourselves? I was thinking about it because I know I want to try it, and the internet's still talking about it, so it has to be good. And Marco, you said it's really delicious, so I want to see if there's a way where I can make it myself. And I know there's people out there on TikTok and all that make Dubai chocolate. So if they can make it, we can do it. Have you tried Dubai chocolate yet, Sadi? Or anyone else in the chat? Marco said it's really worth it or good. I don't know if you said worth it, but I know you said it was delicious. And by you eating the whole box of pralines in one sitting, I kind of guess it was. Hey, should I make all the meat, Chatsi?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot. Yeah, I mean... Has Javon answered you? Why did you not text him? Give a man a task. My job was never boring for a single second, seriously. That's good. I wish more people could say that. What did you do? Engineering, prototyping. My daughter gifted it to me. Oh, the chocolate? I thought you meant like the gift of being a good engineer or having the talent for that. I am that guy who doesn't like chocolate. Okay. I'm the guy who doesn't like chocolate, ice creams, Pop-Tarts. I'm with you in the Pop-Tarts. Thank you, insightful. I hate Pop-Tarts. Now it's out. Probably not getting banned from America, but Pop-Tarts are just not good. Like, it's too sweet. It doesn't have any flavor. It's basically just sugar. It doesn't make you full. Like, it's supposed to be a breakfast, like used as a breakfast, right? But it's not good. Oh yeah, Saidi or anyone else in the chat, you have to eat Kinder chocolate. Kinder means children's chocolate, by the way. It's not made out of children, don't worry. It's good. Almost everything made by Kinder chocolate is good. I remember I had a discussion with my sister a while ago, which is our favorite, or what our favorite Kinder chocolate is. And it's a hard question. It's all good, and it's all in a way. It depends on the mood. So for me, Kinder Bueno is up there, Schokobons, Duplo is Ferrari, sorry. But yeah, once I go to Germany, guys, I'll stream from Germany, and I'll show you the German chocolate there. It's so good. American chocolate does not even come close, sorry. Sorry to my fellow Americans. Hey, Xi Jinping is back. Ni hao,怎么样? I'm the guy that's like, oh sorry, I already read that. That's crazy though that you don't like chocolate and ice creams. I wish I was like that, honestly. I can't say that about myself. I'm a very big fan of chocolate. Unfortunately, I wish I wasn't. Oops. Xi Jinping, 你是中国人吗? All American candy is pressed sugar with artificial flavor and color added. Yes, that is very true. Recently someone gave me a chocolate, and on the back of the packaging it didn't even say it was chocolate. It said it is cacao liquor, saying it's basically just cacao powder or cacao butter with sugar, so it wasn't even allowed to be called chocolate. And also talking about American chocolate, I now adapted to the flavor of Hershey's, but it took me a while to accept the Hershey's flavor because I don't know, it just didn't taste like chocolate to me in the beginning. It has this very very weird flavor to it. I can't even say what it is, but it's definitely not the chocolate I am used to or was used to. Yes, I've had Kinder, half-eaten leftovers from my nephew. Nice. Did you like it? Although you don't like chocolate, right? So you probably didn't like it. Don't forget my chips. Oh yeah. So I made that deal with Marco that I'll have to, or that I will bring him chips from Germany, or send him some chips from Germany, because we are missing our chips. The most prominent chips flavor in Germany is actually paprika, bell pepper flavor, and they don't have that here in America. I remember the first time I was trying to buy chips, I was walking up and down the aisle in America because I could not believe that they don't have paprika chips here. And only chili, barbecue, sour cream, cheddar, so many cheese versions. And I'm like, where's the good stuff? Can we get paprika chips here? So I bought potato chips, normal ones, and I added paprika flavor to it until I had my paprika chips or paprika powder. I added that. It wasn't the same thing though. I'm not sorry at all. My wife is a goofball and she makes up for what I don't eat. Nice. That's how I cracked my tooth on a piece of hard candy yesterday. Oh, you cracked your tooth? Really? On candy? Oh, that's why I don't like candy. I only like chocolate. I'm not a big fan. Kinderüberraschung. One of my favorites. I wish they had that here. Here they only have Kinder Joy. Oh, but Marco, on point. The chocolates here, whatever I taste less, are sugar overloads. Chocolates, drinks, anything. Anything is so sugary. And I'm a sweet tooth, but even for me, it's too much. That is so much meat. Also talking about shopping in America and the differences to Europe. Sorry, we're in Tennessee. You can probably hear the car racing on the street outside. People in their trucks. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, when you go shopping here, or at least I do, I read every single ingredient. So I turn around every single thing I'm buying and look up the ingredient list to see what's in there. And it's just so unnecessary sometimes. When for example, I bought a can of beans. And the can of beans had sugar in it. It had like 4 different preservatives for color retention. And I'm like, I don't even care if my chickpeas have color retention. They don't have any color anyway. So why do I need to add some stuff that adds color, enhances the color? Just things like that. And you really have to read every single thing. Same with pickles. They will have sometimes yellow 5 or some like weird colorants in it that are banned in Europe, or sodium benzoate, stuff like that, preservatives. And you really have to look for 10 minutes straight if you want to find pickles that don't have anything in it. It's so warm in here from the pan over there. Where do I begin on flavors? Why is there 45 versions of breakfast cereal? Good lord. Yes, the $375 hard candy project. Yeah, that's another way of calling it. Similar to the green asparagus, while the white one is not known very well, and the white one is superior. It's so good. Oh yeah, the cereal. That's a good point. So many cereals here. And I mean, don't get me wrong, cereals are delicious, but just reading what's in them, like all those colorants they have, and no thanks. I couldn't even eat them here. Finally, they're banning some of the colorings, but I think they only banned one. Was it just Red 40 that they banned? But there's still like so many others that are still allowed. And Germans, for example, we don't have any of those. And our food is like colorful. And there's methods out there like beetroot juice, or or beetroot powder, things that you can use to color your food. You don't have to use chemicals. But who am I telling that? Everything here is just, you really gotta read. Or just things like them walking around here in the house, in the building, and spraying pesticides inside the house. I'm like, excuse me, what are you doing? The first time I saw that one guy walking around our apartment building, spraying some stuff. I didn't even know what he was doing. So I was like, are you watering something? Is there like any like flowers growing in here? And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, spraying pesticides. I was like, inside the building, is that not bad for us? And he was like, well, it's worse for the bugs. So, I mean, I guess, but I'd rather have some bugs before I breathing some weird chemicals. I did a May video, 26 checkout lanes. Yeah, I remember. Oops, now we're in a pickle. High fructose corn syrup. And everything is even worse than sugar. Wild asparagus is much more sweeter tasting, in my opinion. It is sweeter. It has almost has a bitter flavor. It's very interesting flavor. So if you never had white asparagus, it definitely is different from the green one in a good way. I like the green one too, but white one is it's way more expensive. So for everyone or anyone who doesn't know what white asparagus is just the green asparagus that's still sprouting or in the earth, so it doesn't have the chlorophyll yet, so it didn't turn green. Because when stuff is under the earth, it has lycopene instead of chlorophyll, I think, if I'm not wrong, and it's the white color. And when it comes out, it will start producing or using chlorophyll for its growth, and the white stuff is the one that roots use for growing, and it tastes different. So it has way more sweetness, like Marco said, and more of a bitterness, in my opinion, than the green one. So it's basically the plant when it's not fully grown and still technically a sprout or a root. I'm adding some smoked paprika, by the way, to my meat. And some normal paprika powder, garlic, jalapenos, and cumin. In Germany, does apple turn brown after they are cut and kept in open? Yes. In US, it doesn't. Oh, really? Oh, Schatzi, can you pick up Jeff and Josh? Our friends are here. Grapes look like they've had whey protein. Can you tell them that I'm doing a live stream so they know? Yeah. Thank you. They've had whey protein and hit the gym 6 days a week. That's funny. Now I'm calling you funny, not sidey. That's a very funny comment. We have grapes. Huh? You want grapes or what? Drinks. Oh, drinks? Oh, oops. Oh. We're very prepared, aren't we?
I got you guys some Coors Light.
We got kombucha. If they like kombucha. We got a little bit of sweet tea still. Sweet tea is the thing here in the south that you drink, by the way. Fanny and Marco, do you guys drink sweet tea? See you tomorrow solving the 3-line sugar puzzle. Good night and happy weekend. Good night. See you tomorrow. I'm going to walk my dog now. I'll come to visit again. Good luck with cooking. Thank you so much. Oh, hold on. Oscar, say hi. Hi. Enjoy the walk, my friend. and good night to everyone that's going to bed. The Great American Melting Pot. No, I don't drink sweet tea. You don't like it? Okay. It is very sweet, to be fair. Don't worry, by the way, or don't, what's the word I'm looking for? My friends are going to be here in a second, so I'll introduce you to my friends if they're okay with that. They're also YouTubers or doing the YouTubes sometimes, so they're used to it, luckily. Hi, I'm going now. Have a good live stream. Scrabble marathon to tomorrow's walk. Oh, you got a Scrabble marathon. Nice, very cool. Enjoy your Scrabble marathon. Oh yeah, I remember you said you do like to do binge Scrabbling. I think we might play a game too when my friends are here. We're probably gonna play a sequence or Rummy Cube. Slowly getting to that age where I enjoy a night of Rummy Cube instead of going out. But I'm not upset about it. Hi again. How are you doing? But yeah, bye family, have a great night and have fun with the binge Scrabbling, and I hope you'll win. How was your day, Silicon? What were you up to? Have you made dinner yet, or what's on your menu for today? I'll probably have to cook a little bit longer when my friends are here. I'm always late. I'm not very multitasking or not good at it, so I can only do one thing at a time. So it probably wasn't the smartest idea to do the live stream while I'm cooking. Austin, you want to say hi? Oscar's trying to get up there. Oh, Schatzi. You smell good, huh? Yeah. You smell good, but you can't have it. Has onion, okay? Yeah, onion in it. You know, I know. I'm about to make another cup of hodita. I need to start on dinner in 20 minutes or so. Sounds good. Where do you get your tea from? I saw your tea, let's say that, the cans, and it looks really cool. I got some, have you ever heard about holly tea? I got American holly tea, which comes close to green tea, not very much in flavor, but hi! My friends are here, I'm just gonna say hi real quick. I'm still cooking, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
How are you?
Good.
Hey y'all.
You know some?
Caleb? What? You say Melissa.
Oh, Caleb now?
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I graduated with him.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if she was like a trans or. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So I got the sour cream
Yay,
cheese, and then
thank
I had a
you.
Master Gardener event
Oh.
today, and I don't know if y'all, I know how the price of eggs are crazy right now. So she gave us 2.
Do you think this will fit you?
Oh, t-shirts. Guys, we gotta.
Yeah, we definitely
I got my teas from all over, really. Do you order them online?
This will 100% fit you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that my size?
That's small.
God, what's a
I
large?
got my
That's
Because
what
I
I'm
got a
afraid
large
of.
my
too.
shirt for my zoo run tomorrow.
Kind of, because it's
So tomorrow I'm gonna stream from our 5K at the zoo. I'm gonna make sure to stock up on some tea shuriken and bring that to the zoo and get some green tea to, you know.
these are 100%. These are most of your followers in America.
Yes.
These are a hot commodity.
Hot commodity in
They're eggs.
America.
But these
I agree.
chickens pooped them out today.
Nice.
Well, I
Oh,
don't know
they're
if it's
fresh
today, but they're like fresh, like
Wow.
organic. You don't have to worry about
Yay.
any bird disease or
Yeah.
anything. They're
Wow.
free range chicken
Very
eggs.
cool.
So she gave me a carton, and then I was like, we're not gonna eat 24 eggs. So I
Are
was
you
like,
there for me?
yeah.
Yay. I got eggs. Thanks.
$20, please. I'm just joking.
That's the normal price for them at the moment.
Oh, that's good. Okay, perfect.
How's the prices in Georgia? Is it the same as here? Or eggs just sold out everywhere and they burn them all because of the bird flu and all that? Awesome eggs, awesome shirt. Thanks so much. I'm excited for the run tomorrow. I'm not prepared at all because the weather's been so poopy lately that I was trying to get ready for it and like train for it. I was really motivated in January and I went running all the time to practice, but then the weather got so bad and icy and slippery outside that I stopped, and now I'm just like, good luck, I guess. Egg prices are crazy, for sure. Hi, Kate. So I got the meat here, guys. I hope it's okay. It's probably drier, but it's cute. It's turkey, cold winter turkey instead of beef.
That's what I prefer.
Okay.
Can't tell the difference. It's a lot better. Turkey
Turkey?
or beef?
Yeah, it's just leaner and like
It's a lot
just
better.
healthier for you. What
You
does
got the
you
eggs. What are the
you
eggs
like?
What are the eggs for?
Yeah, I'll explain to you. You like Japanese cuisine, right? Shuriken. I like it too. And I was actually planning
In the free range.
on doing
Awesome.
a video because I had some food videos and I uploaded and I want to make some more. So I'm going to make like 1 week of just eating Japanese food, 1 week of just eating or cooking Mediterranean food. So just to see and learn some more recipes because I do love Japanese food too. Also there's this, I don't know if you're into any of those things, but those Japanese shows on Netflix are really amazing. One is called Terrace House. If you like reality shows with a little bit of a higher level of niveau or like less reality style, I highly recommend. So Terrace House, and there's a new one that's called Offline Love, and it's plays in France where Japanese people go to France, and I mean maybe it's just more like I don't know, if you like reality it's really good. If not, I don't know if it's for you, but I just love Japanese shows. The warm cold weather has been horrible, but I'm sure your run will go well. Thank you so much. I hope so. And I agree, the change of the weather in every single day is just annoying. I'm so warm. Whose home is that? This is my home. And those are my friends. This is my family. And this is my friends. Kate. That sounds really interesting. Have you seen Midnight Diner? I have seen it, yes. I liked it too. My husband always makes fun of me because we started getting Japanese advertisements instead of American ones in Chinese ones because I mostly just watch Japanese, Chinese or Korean shows or films and barely any Americans. So when we started getting advertisements for Japanese health insurance, I thought it was kind of funny. Which one is? What do you mean? So this one is the harbor, and this one, those two are my friends, and my dog. I'm a huge Midnight Diner fan, and that's funny. The Asian commercials, yes, it is funny. I prefer them over the American because I can't understand them. I mean, I can understand Chinese, but not Japanese, unfortunately. I had a Japanese friend earlier here in the stream, and she was texting in Japanese, but I could not read it. I can only understand a little bit if you talk to me, like the very basics, but I can't read it, unfortunately. I can only read Chinese characters, but not kanji. Do you have any other Japanese shows or movies or anything that you recommend? I'm thinking, are you an anime fan at all? I'm not an anime fan. I only like normal Japanese shows. And if I like anime, I like those few I watched. I like Blue Eyed Samurai. That's a really good one. Very high quality and awesome style of animation. And what other Japanese show? I'm trying to think. There's so many. I'm so bad with remembering names and stuff, but maybe next time I'll remember after I looked it up. But yeah, I like Midnight Diner too, for sure. You fell. I love to not understand the ads. I see I'm not an anime fan, but I do like some Miyazaki films. Kurosawa. Oh, you mean the Ghibli films? Like Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Howl's Moving Castle. The music is by Joey Hiyazashi, right? Hiyazashi? Who?
But I remember reading it like
talking about me
in the morning. God knows when she sent it.
What?
Mickey's email.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, how did she freaking find out?
Anyway, she sent us an email.
Remember that you laugh, guys. keep the gossip low. We're live.
Okay. Sent her an email. And then
Just a little reminder.
we got an email back. I remember she sent us an email. And
I think
that's Rika brought up saying this shouldn't.
there was a new Ghibli movie out.
Shouldn't have to set something up.
The boy and the heron, but I missed that one in the movies, so I have to rewatch it. But I've seen all the other Ghibli movies except for the new one. I heard mixed stories about it. Some people said it was really good, and some said it was mid. But I have to make my own opinion and watch it.
Fridays would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesdays are kind of weird.
You got a salty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I know that like some people go to church like watch.
Yeah. I'll show you.
Which one? Which one? We got another one?
No, just the one.
Oh. Did everyone get that or just us? I think I'm talking about something else.
What time did she?
Two Daigeki films are a big interest of mine. I saw The Boy and the Heron and I love that one. Okay, if you say you love that, I'll definitely give it a try. I heard that people didn't like it. And I know it's Miyazaki's. It's also from Miyazaki, isn't it? It's his last movie. If I heard that correctly. I hope not, but I think it said it's his last production. So I was very sad to hear that. My favorite back then was Princess Mononoke. I just loved those little forest spirits and just the style or just the vibe. But my favorite is probably, I know it sounds pretty basic, but Spirited Away.
Petting me would be like, okay, so
If you haven't seen it and can find a way to watch it, Kazugare Saibe, Twilight Samurai is the English title. It's an incredible film. Thank you. Okay. I think I have to make a community post where I ask you guys for recommendations so I can screenshot that list there, because it's always so hard to remember everything. But I'll definitely check it out. Thank you for the tip. I'm looking for movies I can watch bad with watching new movies. I'm someone that always likes to rewatch stuff that I already know, because I don't know, that's just me. So I got my pico de gallo ready. Some shredded cheese salad. We can shredded cheese here. I'm gonna put that into a bowl. For anyone that wants cheese, I don't really like cheese in my tacos. Cheese, sour cream.
I mean, even if that real fast is going to be probably 2 years down the road.
What's the move on that?
I'm gonna put it all on the table. Mononoke, Spirited Away, Nausicaa are my 3 favorite Miyazaki films, for sure, and Heron. Yeah, same. I would say, what's it called? I can't think of it. Totoro, My Neighbor Totoro, is one of the 3, Mononoke, Spirited Away, and Totoro. Just because the story reminded me of me and my sister just losing our mom very young, and those 2 siblings, you know, visiting her in the hospital, waiting for her to come home, and living alone with our dad in nature, pretty much like him in this little, like, in this old house surrounded by nature. Just reminded me a lot of our own story. I think that's why I got very emotional watching it, and I like that one a lot. And I think it's also cute. It's just a cute idea. But when I looked into the symbolism, everything of the movie, with the explanation of the movie and how people would say that there was 2 girls that died in this area where the movie was made or was supposed to take place, that they were already not alive anymore, and it was just like in their imagination, they were already in the spirit realm or something. It was kind of sad now rewatching the movie with that knowledge. Oh man, I can see where that film would strike a personal chord for you, for sure. I remember watching it with a year ago. But I do like movies that make me emotional and that strike a chord in me. I really like that. I like when movies leave an impact, or, you know, make me feel something. Otherwise, it kind of feels like wasting my time. I mean, not really, it's also for entertainment, but I like when movies give me the feels. You know what I mean? Same here. Yes, it's the art of movies, I think. It's same with YouTube videos. Some YouTube videos also make me feel certain things or create a nice atmosphere. And by the way, you're really good with like making shorts and like telling a story and having the storyline, and yeah, you should be a movie maker or something. I think that is your thing. I'll put the meat into the bowl now. Just done.
Or just the equivalent.
Oops. Anything that falls on the ground belongs to the dog. That's the rule in this house. Or my chubby cat. Whoever's faster. Usually my cat. That's so kind of you to say, too generous maybe. No, you're just too humble. Which is a good trait. Not many people have that. Spoon. And do you guys want me to warm up those tortillas in the oven? It's probably better, right? To have them a little bit warm.
I don't care.
I'll do it. Catch. Sorry guys, I'm so slow. I'm the worst, I'm such a slow cook. Have you both been working today?
He has. I had a master thing.
Ah.
6:30 I think at home and talk at 4.
Wow. Yeah, my friend here, Josh, he is a master gardener, so if you need any gardening tips,
Yep, I'll happily provide.
he got a great YouTube channel, and my other friend, Jeff over here, also has a YouTube channel. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. I hope you guys have a great dinner and a great night. I enjoyed chatting a bit. Me too. That was really fun. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. I'm excited for what you're doing next. And yeah, thank you. Have a great evening and enjoy your food. And we're about to eat now. So I'm gonna end the stream here. And I'm just gonna warm up those tortillas real quick. And yeah. I wish everyone a great evening, and thank you so much for watching. And sorry for being all over the place today. Like I said, I'm not very multitasking. And I'm getting better, step by step. I'm historically terrible with growing plants, but indeed, I'll see you again. Take care. Take care as well. And the rest of you too, thank you so much for tuning in. And we are gonna eat now. And see you next time. Bye guys, good night.
I mean, like, peanut butter and jelly. I don't think